coming at you with a little bit more insightful thoughts on the way that I think about negative people. I don't think negative people or mean people are really either one of those things. I think that they are hurt people that are doing, I don't know, three different things, or maybe they're doing all of these three things, but these are the three patterns that I've noticed within my lifetime when it comes to being mean, negative, whatever you want to call it. You know, the people that we just want to go, get away, you're being negative. So this is my insight. They're very possibly mirroring a behavior that somebody has done to them. The reason that we mirror behaviors is because when we actually do anything, we learn more about it by us doing it personally. We develop a deeper compassion and a deeper knowledge about it. And if something has happened to you and you are wondering, why did that happen to me? A lot of times, one of the first things that natural human instinct to do is to explore it by doing it. Yikes. Because there are receivers in regards to that. So anyways, just saying. Another reason why they may be doing it is to protect themselves from a past experience from reoccurring. So here's the deal with that one. We don't know what that past experience is. And we don't know how it affected them or what they learned from it or anything along those lines. But sometimes when we protect ourselves, it can look mean. I mean, dogs have taught me a lot about that. When they want to protect themselves, they'll kind of say it softly and then they'll elevate. Some don't say it softly at all. Some of them just outright bite, you know, but they're pretty straightforward about it. As human beings, we're not as straightforward about our feelings. That's just my opinion. One of the reasons I fell in love with dogs. So we just don't know on that level. And then the third thing that's probably happening with this individual who is hurting, not intentionally being negative to make your life rotten, whatever, is they're probably shielding themselves from you being able to see an inability that they have. So why would we shield ourselves from having an inability? You know, we're all here to learn. The reason we do that is because there's a lot of people out there that use inabilities as a weapon against people. You're too sensitive, you're crazy, you're stupid. And when we hear those things, it makes us feel like there's something wrong with us. And we all want to be loved, we all want to be accepted. So it's quite natural for us to adamantly deny that we are those things because our exposure to them has told us that they are negative things to be. Here's the deal, they're not negative. They were used against you as a weapon so that you never discover that part of yourself and how that part of yourself can be beautiful. So I'm just letting you know that not everything is negative like we have this idea of perceiving that it is. It's just not. There's beauty in everything, and it's our job, not our job. It's our responsibility, if we choose to be responsible, to find that beauty in something that's ugly. So this brings me back to what I was saying about circles and how opposites kind of work together. So I listed the three things that hurt people do. I've thought about it tremendously. I'm not great at it, you know, like when I was first learning about mean people, oh my God, I just wanted to be offended. I just wanted to fight back. I just wanted to validate being a good person and not meaning to hurt them. It took me a long time to realize that their behavior isn't about me. But I am responsible for my behavior, so I have to think about where they're coming from in order to figure out something to do that's going to make me proud of who I am. So I talked about them mirroring a behavior because something bad has happened to them and they're looking to have more information. So mirroring requires not mirroring that ugly behavior back to them. It requires a loving response, which is the exact opposite of what our reaction to a negative or mean person is. Just saying, this is tough stuff. If they are protecting themselves, then everybody knows. I mean, like I've learned it from dogs. The dog is hurt, they will be mean. And what they need more than anything is for you to be more soft and more gentle with them and exhibit a level of trust to them so you're not hurting them. We protect ourselves so that we don't get hurt. Do you see how they're opposites and how they really are the solutions for things if we can teach ourselves to use them as cues for better behavior? If they are shielding themselves, and this is whatever it is that they're being, like if they are being a know-it-all and putting you in a place of being stupid, then do not defend yourself. Allow yourself, expose your inability as something that's good so that they can become comfortable with whatever it was that was used against them as a weapon. You're crazy. You know what? I've had so many people tell me that I'm crazy, and I've come to a place where I realize they haven't had the experience of me. They don't know. It's just a lack of understanding, and not everybody's going to know everything, and I think I'm okay with being crazy, a know-it-all, being comfortable being stupid, and making sure that you explain that being stupid is about acquiring knowledge, that everybody starts there. Somehow we have got to get people on the page of being okay, being human, and stop wanting to hurt them because we're personally offended by them. The goal is to not take it personally. The goal is to take personal responsibility. And that's what you can do to make a change. You can make sure your experience with a mean person is something that goes into the positive bucket. And I don't even like looking at it as positive or negative, just like looking at it as a path to get people to go where they deserve to be. And we all deserve to feel comfortable and okay with who we are and not try to, we don't have to reinvent those negative behaviors, but if somebody does, you know, how wonderful is it to meet somebody that knows how to deal with that? Maybe we don't trust people and we protect ourselves a little bit more than other people do. That's just because we have a hypersensitivity to the experiences that we have had firsthand. Nothing is as bad as we think it is, but we do get self-righteous about this idea that we deserve respect and we deserve love. And the truth of the matter is we don't deserve anything. Because the goal is not to get things, the goal is to become things so that we have a greater amount of wisdom and knowledge and coping skills and tools to be able to help ourselves through those things. But then when we help ourselves, all of a sudden we have this incredible ability to be able to assist the people that come into our lives. I'm not talking about saving the world, not our responsibility, but making a difference in your small little world makes all the difference. So again, spaghetti on the wall. It sticks or it doesn't. Your choice. Yeah, so that's it. Hurt people that we like to call toxic, and we like to call mean, and we like to call narcissistic. Do your best with them. And your best isn't tearing them down. Try to build them up the best that you can. And if you can't do it, don't feel bad about walking away. It's better to walk away if you don't know how to do something than to hurt somebody doing it wrong. Just saying. Bye.